Moving on, as cold weather begins to settle in, pollution in all its forms is tightening its grip on Delhi, with the air quality in the city slipping into the very poor category for the first time this season. In fact, the average AQI recorded this morning around 6 a.m. was 307. This is, let's tell you, a massive deterioration from Sunday when the average AQI was at 277. Of the 35 monitoring stations, 22 have today recorded the air quality in the very poor category, up from 14 on Sunday. However, even as people suffer, war of words is continuing between AAP and BJP. Let me take those points across to Kritika Tiwari, who has been one of our reporters who's continuously been reporting from various parts of the national capital to help us better understand that. Kritika, like we were discussing earlier this morning, in a given circumstance, this would have been great to see the temperatures that are dipping, but the air that, one is essentially breathing in Delhi NCR, unfortunately, is hazardous. Looking at this particular number, even on our screens that we're displaying from various parts of the national capital. In fact, as we also speak about that, Kritika, that is something that was on expected lines, which is unfortunate, considering the fact that no measures have been really taken to combat this situation.
Right, for the past couple of days, we were being increasingly anxious about the air quality deteriorating any further. And this morning, we do have the readings of 307. Right now, we're reporting from Kartavya Path near India Gate. And I'd request our VG to give you a sense of the haze that has surrounded the place. Now, see, these are the visuals that we're able to give you today, but we are also anxious over not being able to give you these visuals possibly the next week and the week later, because the smog is only going to increase. The measures that have been deployed on ground, they are not translating the same way that we had expected it to. This is what is also fanning a lot of political blame game that we are seeing play out on the ground, with the Delhi Chief Minister and the other ministers also blaming the states of Uttar Pradesh and Haryana for the deteriorating air quality of not just Delhi but of NCR. Remember, Atishi did say that it is the bricklins that are running in the NCR region that needs to be shut down, a joint action needs to be taken, and that she's comparing numbers of the stubble burning in Punjab, Haryana, and as well as in Uttar Pradesh. Now, the BJP is repeatedly hitting back with accusations of the Aam Aadmi Party not doing enough in the last 10 years, because of which we are in this situation. Now, what remains to be seen is whether or not, again, that we are in the toxic gas chamber season, as they say. Will this be a lesson for a better preparation next time? Will there be more policy measures that are more wholesome and sustainable, all year-round efforts? So far, we don't see conversations on that front. BJP keeps accusing AAP of being in panic mode, and AAP blaming BJP for a political blame game. This is unfortunately the rhetoric that we are dealing with. Actual actionable steps on ground are minimal.
Absolutely, Kritika. There is all talk, but actually walking that talk is what we essentially are not looking at on ground, which is unfortunate, while citizens find themselves in the middle of it every year. Having said that, thank you, Kritika, for drawing perspective. We leave it at that from the